Twitch and YouTube. I'm just confirming. Okay, Twitch is good. Twitch is good. And YouTube. YouTube says. Ha ha ha. Alright. I'm alive. Just pressing my last few buttons and we'll be good to go. Okay. And
Goddess of Victory, Nikke.
we're slowing the volume a bit. Okay, we have the new event with an all new Nikke. Let's see what we can do. So we're gonna do the free roll of the day first because it's a free roll and I like those.
I'm Neon, and firepower is my game.
And an SR. Okay. Let's see. Also, do I sound good? I'm hoping because I can't hear the audio y'all are hearing. So we're going to... Oh. No Arcane for me. Okay. I could try rolling a second time. What do you do?
Sharing.
Oh. Ooh. So you actually really... Okay, so you actually boost Isabel a lot. So throwing you in a Trina Scarlet team later is 100% happening, right? Probably.
Oh dear.
Okay, maybe I'll try one more 10 roll. Just because I have the tickets. Come on, no. Ah. 3, why not? Yeah. I'm not using gems on her. Yet, at least. Maybe next week. So it is. I'll just do the quick dailies. Doing that. Get the stuff. How many gems do I have? I have 9,000, so that's something new in the archives. It's going to be Phantom Thief, right? Right, Phantom Thief. Let's see. Oh, it's Claymore. I hated that event. I really... It's just me being me. I really do not like... Neat. But no, I really do not like the Rewind Squad. Their gimmicks do not appeal to me, basically. Fix a shoe for Crow? Okay, I was just looking through that real quick. But yeah,
Saw teeth and tired
I think rewind existing is I don't mind the idea of the cheerleader squad. I think that's
Something on the up and up?
a perfectly Tetra-line idea.
You're a man of
I respect it. Thank you.
like we've got you can take your pick.
However, you know, I'm only 15 away from the next one. If I really did want Arcane, nah. We'll think about that for another time, though.
Thank you for
We'll just do these.
Doesn't it feel great?
And I won't do all the dailies on stream this time. Just,
Can I help you with anything else?
did they read? I don't know. It looks like that's redone in the appearance to me.
Another
Could be wrong, though.
transaction.
Or was I?
Just
Rewind, I think, yeah.
client.
Yeah, Rewind as a squad, I don't care for their gimmicks. I don't mind the idea of the cheerleader squad. I think that's a perfectly Tetra-line thing to do. But the fact that one of them hates being looked at and the other one is super uncoordinated really throws me out of the experience for them being Nikke, who are supposed to be like the best of the best at this field.
Commencing operation. Leave the support to me.
What's got the new at the command center? Advice. Oh, episode viewing. Yeah, Phantom. I like Phantom. Phantom! See, the Phantom Thief event, I kind of thought we were going to get that again. I was looking forward to it because that event is fucking drugs incarnate, and I love it so goddamn much. I'll do advising off stream just because no one needs to see me do all that mess. Alright, so we're going to actually do the purpose of the stream. We're going to go through the new event. Let's see what we got. Will it be okay? Sorry? I'm sure you already know that you're quickly reaching your limit. You've said that several times already. This is my job. Okay, if that's what you want. Alright, I'm gonna lie down. She lies down on the bed, extending out from the large cylindrical machine. Cold. Can't you at least outfit this thing with some heating? It's always freezing. I'll think about it. Anyway, let's begin. All right. Oh, wait. It's okay if you're scared. You're doing the right thing. Just let me take a few selfies for proof, you know? Kana strikes a couple of different poses. She takes a few snaps with her phone. Sorry about that. All done now. Memory wipe procedure initiated. We're only within the authorized limits by a hair. But it's the opposite. We're just outside it. Please provide authentication code. Authenticating user. You know what you have to do. I'll do the same. Just go to I for righteous judgment. Okay, I'm very curious. I'm very curious now. We'll just rip this challenge out the way. Take a bite of my lunch. Oh, Gravedigger.
Tis taken me longer than usual. Had I donned mine usual garb, I would have been swifter.
Okay. Straight to the shop. And as always, I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. Anyway. Ooh, library cards. That's always fun. So we're going to go for 2 of these. We're going to go for the memory film. I don't need any more of these, but I'm still getting it because I want it. Let's see. We got Phantom.
On your side.
Hey, Miranda. Miranda's fun. Really doesn't matter because I'm going to beat the shit out of this level anyway. My burst 3. Who fits thematically here? I wonder how well these characters are gonna. Heidi. Okay. That'd be interesting if she's in this event. Especially with a spoiler that it looks like came out recently. I'm not gonna say it, but I did see a spoiler recently that does relate to D.
Ready to go. You want me over there? That could be arranged. You want me over there? Ready to go. I want to change my attire.
Do I just...
I want to what?
Yeah,
You
I'll put
expect
the
me
heavy
to
hitters
go
in.
out in this outfit?
Because I already have the 100% with these 3. When do we get this as a free skin, by the way? Monsieur, stay right where you are. It's the time for the thieves of justice to make a move. Unfortunately, not this time. And what is it? I need your help. A stranger appears from behind Phantom. Let me introduce you to someone. This is Arcane. She's also from the bestseller squad. Hello. Nice to meet you, Arcane. Oh, you were talking to me. Nice to meet you. God damn it. Allow me to apologize on her behalf. She's not usually like this. She lost her memory. Jenna went a memory wipe? That's right. I'm not sure if you remember, but it's due to the sensitive and secretive nature of our work. The members, oh yeah, they have to undergo regular memory wipes. Secretive? I receive my fair share of memory wipes. But it's nothing compared to what you... Oh, damn. Oh, shit! She's going through daily memory wipes. Even though it's become a daily routine, something went wrong this time. Lasting side effects? Guess you could say that we're only supposed to forget information we handle. But she forgot who she even is. The boss asked me to do whatever I could to try and bring her memories back, and nothing's worked so far. I need you to help her regain her memory. Oh. Are you not in a position to help? No, it's not that. I'm just thinking about what we could do to help. Name? I remember my name. And what my job was. Well, it's something. My name is Arcane. And I'm a detective. I'm pretty sure that's wrong.
A little too many.
Although I'm pretty sure I'm completely happy with you taking Novel's job out of her hands. I do not care for Novel.
Reloading. I repeat, reloading.
We actually haven't seen Novel and Exia in a long time. Or at least I haven't.
Tis taken me longer than usual. Had I donned my usual garb, I would have been swifter.
My name is Arcana. I'm a detective. Phantom mentioned secrets earlier, and something clicked in my mind. Also, the word detective sounds familiar. Therefore, I must be. That's probably because you played the role of the detective when we all practiced being the... Phantom! Oh, is that it? That's right. She got the name right. Gonna try to remember. We are the bestseller squad. Librarians in the Ark entrusted with the noble duty of preserving knowledge. You can explain all you want, but I still don't remember. Is there anything you could tell her which should jog her memory? Not really sure. Aren't you both from the same squad? Both part of bestseller, but we don't really. Oh my god! Don't know much about each other's work. That does make a lot of sense, though. Bestseller does have a lot of sensitive material, clearly. Oh, excuse me. That was that was extremely acidic of a burp. Just gonna get to my water. Did I already finish my? Oh god, I already finished my water. Ugh. Oh, yeah, barely. Because it's classified, yeah. Other than personal matters, we don't know much else about each other. When it comes to, well, to be fair, at least they know about each other's personal hobbies. When it comes to professional roles, I can only assume that Arcana handles even more secretive materials than the rest of us. But I don't know. I do know where she normally spends her time, which is her workshop. Why don't we try to find some clues there? My thief instincts are. Oh, Phantom. I forgot why I absolutely love Phantom. She's alright. We're gonna go to your room. I don't know, that's a bit. I'm a bit of a neat freak. Or at least I think I was. Yeah, that's true. You never did have so much as a hair out of place. Looks like that hasn't changed. I guess not. Her design ain't doing it for me, I'm not gonna lie. It's nice. It just feels very plain to me. That's why I hear that other people will be entering my room. I feel the sense of resistance. Well, we'll check it out for clues. How about this? Promise me something. That you won't make too much of a mess. If you do, I might feel better about all this. I can't make that. Excuse me. That was an experience. Let's go. And then promptly comes back. Where's my workshop? I'll leave the light. Yeah, see, like, look at their designs next to each other. She's got belt, she's got a bandolier, her things, her monocle. This design is a lot... I like that design a lot better. Arcana is just wearing, like, a plain white... Is it a dress or a suit? No, it does actually make sense we have Miranda here if Phantom's involved. Miranda is part of the Phantom Thieves.
As usual, the thief comes out victorious.
I still want a free skin where her mask is replaced with the monocle. Come on, Shift Up, please. Please. They both look great, but I think it would look perfect. After arriving at the library, we proceed to follow Phantom deeper inside the building, past the reading room, until we reach the door at the end of its secluded hallway. Okay, yeah, like, we can see them side by side here. I'm going to rant about this design real quick. She has the simple dress. And, like, I like her bracelet. I like her... Whatever the fuck... A boa? Whatever the fuck that is. It's a little mesh. It's got the nice frilly design. I like that. Her hair is simple. It's simple. And I do appreciate a nice, simple design. But it feels too simple. Or at least just... Yeah, like it's too much of just white, blue, white, little gold. versus the black, the white, the purple. Granted, I am biased because purple is my favorite color. So seeing that, and even then, though, like those three colors are broken up a bit more with the gold there, different designs with the collar. I just like this design so much more than this one. I feel like this one is too simple or just too nothing. Like, I guess you got the zippers on the sides to break some of the color up, but it's still so bland. And I guess you got like, yeah, I guess you have like a little belt there, but it's hidden by cleavage. Just completely. So it doesn't really do much for the design. I don't know. I feel like this is too... Like, I see some parts of it that are broken up and that it looks nice. But compared to this beautiful design, this just feels too little. It also probably doesn't help that we have like 5 to 6 Nikke with blue hair now. This should be Arcane's workshop, although I've never been inside. This must have been written by me. Authorized personnel only. That's definitely your handwriting. You know what? Given how hidden this location is, I must have been working on something that was a huge secret. If I'm not a detective, then maybe I'm an assassin. Or a fixer, something like that. God damn it. It's not entirely impossible. That might be true. Oh god, just the cut to D-Killer White from there. Okay, we actually have a close-up on her design again, though. I'm not letting this rest anytime soon, clearly. So let's actually look at this design. Like, there's the belt that's basically hidden completely. She's got like a... Okay, she's got a little pouch there. It's just a pouch there. Is that part of her hair or part of something else? Because it looks like identical. Okay, no, it's not her hair because it's part of these little pouches on her arm. It's not a bad design. I just don't like it. Maybe. For one, I think those zippers are fucking stupid. For another, I really think that the color should have been broken up a bit more. And for a third, I don't trust that face. That is not a face of someone that is trustworthy. Let's hurry inside. We might find a weapon stash. Knives, guns, all sorts of stuff. Door to jump out is locked. There's something next to the door frame. Small device the size of a fist affixed to the wall. It's a biometric scanner. You can tell just by looking at it. I've seen these a few times. Are you an assassin as well? To be fair, the commander is technically married to an assassin. On paper. Saw it at the Central Government HQ, though. Alright, Phantom told me you're a commander. Try scanning your fingerprints. Following my instruction, Arcana places her finger on the scanner and brings her face toward the device. Identification confirmed. Click. It opened. Thanks for the tip. No problem. Let's go on in. Wait just a moment. Don't forget to promise. No making a mess. Upon entering, the interior space, to put it charitably, has a lived-in feel. To put it bluntly, it's a mess. It's a total... Fucking knew it. 100... Yeah. I think we can rule out you being an assassin. Maybe. One entire wall is covered in an array of photos. God damn it. Motley assortment of occult artifacts peppered through the disarray, their purpose unclear. Maybe this isn't my room? Those are all here for your selfies. Wait, I've got it. A thief must have broken in. Some dastardly criminal busted in and trashed my room. The door was locked, and the looks of it can only be opened with your biometric data. A locked room ransacking, perhaps? Oh, God damn it. Okay, they are amusing me. I am so far pleased with this event. This library is one of the most secure places in the entire arc. No run-of-the-mill hat burglar could get in here. Only a phantom thief would even have a chance of breaking in. Him? But doesn't it feel nice and homey? I suppose you could say that. At least there's no garbage strewn about. Give me a second. Let me just turn around. Okay, I don't have any either. I feel very sad that I had to check that, though. Having said that, you should really try and put your clothes away properly. I'm getting in the habit of... I don't know what voices I'm doing for these two. My voice is also a little hoarse and my head hurts. So I do apologize. Deeply apologize for all that. But, c'est la vie, I guess? Oh shit, I just heard that Helldiver stuff is going off from a friend. I get in the habit of putting books back after shelf. I don't know what voice I'm doing for these two. I should mention that you were like this even before you lost your memory. I see. Forget clues, we need to clean this place up first. Wait! Having to clean my room was a step too far. Okay. The palette would be cuter, but the face... I don't trust this face. How about you go outside for a moment? I'll clean this place up, it won't be long. We'll be in the reading room. Call us when you're, Could you help me, Phantom? I'm pretty sure I can't be left alone in this area. I'm pretty sure the stream is going to crash in not too long because my signal is actually looking like dog water. Fine. Call me when you're done. Spend 30 minutes in the reading room pursuing books before returning to Arcane's workshop. Nothing seems to have changed. I did my best. Table looks the same. Oh, that stuff. While we were cleaning, these brought back memories. Tarot cards? Oh, so you're familiar. I know they're tarot cards, that's all I know. Are we playing Balatro? I'm not good at it, but I'll play Balatro with you. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I used to do tarot readings as a side gig. That is correct. You even ran a small fortune-telling shop in there. Okay, so you know a lot more than you were letting on earlier, Phantom. So why are you now telling me this? I did. I told you 5 times. I told you about it 5 times earlier. Oh, God. This is going to be the Phantom Thief event over again, but with more sane characters, and I love it. Oh, sorry. Still, at least you're remembering things, even if it isn't at the fastest pace. Do you remember anything else? Not yet. Just... Arcana flips a card and carefully places it on the table. I do remember that before heading to work, I would do a reading for myself. On the card, it reads death. I take it that's a bad sign. Well, it means... She mutters something that takes me aback. I have no idea what it means. God damn it, Arcana. Oh, this is thing. It says it's only like event story too.
How terrifying.
Let's see how this event goes, shall we?
1, 2. It seems this battle shall drag on. I shall go with just a moment. The party isn't over yet.
Okay, so yeah, that was 1-3.
Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Well then. I'm just taking my time, I guess. Maybe planning to give myself 2 hours was the right idea. After flipping through one of the formidable tomes for a while, Arcane suddenly lifts her head. I found it! The Upright Death Card. Despite its ominous appearance, in fact, signifies new beginnings and rebirth. Phantom? Yes. Do tarot readings usually involve reading from a book? Pretty sure that's a no. This is worse than I thought. I really made the right choice by asking you for help. I've never met her before! Yeah, I can't believe she completely forgot about tarot. That's one of her favorite things. I'm not so concerned about that. What I want to know is, has she always been like this personality-wise? Sorry, I've got to take this. Go on ahead. Phantom leaves. So in conclusion, I'm bubbly and approachable on the outside, but inside I'm a cold, ruthless, sophisticated professional. Voila. I see. Would you like me to give you a reading? No, I'm good. I can faintly hear Phantom on the phone. Actually, we may have to wait for Phantom, so go ahead. Excellent. Even if it's not always 100% accurate, fortune telling can still be quite useful. You could consider it a form of advice. Arcana shuffles the deck and spreads the cards across the table. Now select 3 cards. I reach out and draw 3 cards, flip them over. Emperor, Wheel of Fortune, and a reversed Hanged Man. Is it bad that I remember what all of those do in Balatro? Emperor, give me 2 random tarots. Wheel of Fortune, nope. And reversed Hangman, destroy 2 cards. Arcana looks at the cards, blinking vacantly. Do you need a moment to consult the book? No, I remember. You've had a few things on your mind as of late. Could apply to anyone. Seems that you're struggling, especially with human interaction. Pretty general stuff. Very true, and you recently parted ways with someone precious to you. Toughest battle struggle. You have been fighting ceaselessly all this time without reprieve. You okay? Chatterbox. Nihilister and Nevilia. Countless enemies whom you have defeated, however. Even stronger foes will stand in your way going forward. Current data shows your success rate in battle as 82. If we exclude tactical retreats and successful withdrawals, 100. After analyzing your combat records from your initial commission to your latest mission, your future is... Well, shit! Huh? You okay? Yes, I just got a little dizzy. Hey! Doesn't this make me seem like a fragile damsel in distress? Like a princess? When did I ever say princess? I said damsel. Anyway, thank you for keeping me upright. I'm fine now. What the fuck just happened? What do you mean? Did I make your heart flutter? Sorry, sweetie. Still no. There's no... Something happened? Nothing. What was the call about? I don't think I can leave the library unattended any longer. Regarding work? Indeed it was. So I was wondering... Don't worry, I got it. Will do. Let's head out of here for now, Arcana. First off, I think we need to go have you get a thorough examination Yeah.
I'll have this all taken care of before sunrise.
It seems this battle shall drag on. This attire vexes me. Find cover! Just a moment. All done. Next patient, please.
Oh, so we're about to see Mary. Despite Arcane grumbling about how she is fine, I insist on taking her to the hospital. After having her go through a medical examination, I head into the consultation room to hear the results from Mary. Okay. There is nothing, and I do mean nothing, on this planet or the next 5 that would ever make me go with it in anywhere near Mary. The only reason I have the skin for her is because I didn't have the Nikke before I got the skin. How'd it go? You say you're potentially suffering permanent memory loss due to repeated memory wipes? That's what we think, yes. There is a high chance that your memories will return. Wouldn't you say that? You remember more now than you did when you first regained consciousness? I think so. Some stuff about turrets is also coming back to me. Alright, now if I could direct your attention to this. Your brainwave activity and neuron responses are returning to normal. The nymph also appears to be reacting accordingly to those changes, so I think you'll be okay. Mary, please don't mention nymph. We still don't know what the fuck it is. Okay. One more thing. You said you visited your old room, yes? Being in familiar locations like that and engaging activities you did before are effective methods for regaining your memories. Ugh. I feel like this. I need to blow my nose again later. Keep at it, but be careful not to overdo it. I knew it. You see? Phantom was the one who suggested going to that room, not you. However, this might be the last time where you'll have a chance to return to normal. Okay. We have a case in our database of another patient with similar symptoms. Turning the monitors we can see. After experiencing intermittent memory loss, she eventually suffered a complete and total loss of memory. The test results indicated that her nymph had been reset, the cause of which excessively frequent memory wipes. When repeatedly exposed to certain stimuli, the brain adapts and becomes accustomed to them. Nymph functions the same fashion. The nymph mistakenly registers the absence of memory in the default state as normal. It subsequently independently begins to erase memories that it shouldn't. In other words, it becomes accustomed to the absence of memories. Well, I don't think it will go to the extent of shutting down your essential survival functions. If this keeps up, you will almost certainly lose all your memories permanently. And that sounds a lot like... yeah, we call this a mind switch. Okay! So we actually have So that's the canon explanation behind a mind switch, then, I guess. Right? Where the mind... yeah, let's actually think for a second, because going back to what we do know about mind switches, the main case that we have being Snow White, where she changed her entire personality, it makes enough sense if the mind... I don't know. Because initially I always thought mind switches were more about... oh! Yeah, yeah, Anne! That is the biggest concern right now, too! Oh, no! Yeah, Anne. Yeah, thank you, Playful Otter, for the reminder to be very scared for Anne at all times, because, oh dear God. It does contradict and agree with the information we have about mind switches so far, and specifically the way of how mind switch is now going to just be basically the bleh, words. It looks like the mind switch is just your nymph getting used to a new normal and rewriting you permanently to be that new normal. Which would make sense as well if you're under extreme stress and stimulus. Because the brain does at times shatter from those things, and then the nymph rewrites your entire consciousness as a result. I approve. It's just, so psychological breaks turn directly into mind switches, probably because they expedite that process. It's a bit different, but the end results... I just went through an entire rant about that. But okay, Mary. Thank you for explaining how it becomes a different person still. I'll run a few more tests. Pepper will guide you. Okay, thank you. I wonder if we'll see Anne in this event because of this. Commander, you said Arcane was part of the bestseller squad. Yeah? And every time she has to handle classified information, her memory is erased? Correct. She's strong. What do you mean? Do you know when the Ark's library was established? It's been around since the Ark's inception. Safeguard to make sure that the Nikke survive even when placed into hellish conditions. Yeah? I don't know if I'd call the... would I call a mind switch a safeguard? I don't think a mind switch is a safeguard. The nymph is a whole other mess. It's always like this. We are baddies because of this. Oh my god. It feels like a very interesting way to do it, honestly. I don't know if I'd call that a safeguard or more of a side effect of the nymph, though. Because the nymph, as we do know, it rewrites what you perceive as normal and rewrites what your biological and physiological components can do. Especially with Rappy's event that we had for New Year's. So we do know... I'm turning on a fan, by the way, so if you hear background noise, it's that. But we do know that is the case because of Rappy's event in a lot of ways. Again, I don't think it's a safeguard. I think it's just the nymph rewriting it, since the nymph does have a big effect on what the body does. More data needed. Of course, I don't know if Arcane has been working there from the beginning, but I'm sure she's been there for a long-ass time. Yeah. No, job most people would be willing to undertake. I wouldn't. She organizes the charts in her folder. First and foremost, my opinion as medical professional is she shouldn't undergo any more medical memory wipes. I'm looking at Snow White. I think her small white version would have had a hard time to mentally survive being alone. Yeah. So, yeah. But that's not like a Nikke that's not like a built-in Nikke response. That's just a trauma response being hammered in by nymph. Because I'm pretty sure that type of switch would have happened from a regular trauma response at that point. The nymph just solidifies it and makes it stick, I guess. More data needed, but yeah. No, I definitely see your point there. That means you have to take good care of her. She may not show up, but she's feeling quite anxious. Thank you, Mary. Goodbye. After I head to the consultation room and wait for Arcana. After finishing her test, she comes skipping over. Did it go well? Nothing too serious, Arcana. She said it wouldn't be good for you to keep getting your memory wiped. I know. But it's not like I can help it, can I? Alright. Here's some trauma PTSD. Oh my god. Huh. So now that's actually an interesting thought process. Is the God damn it. I wish I took psych now. So does the mind switch technically revert the PTSD by changing normality? Maybe. Honestly, I could see that. I still think it's an unaffected or an unintentional side effect that just happens to be biologically and psychologically beneficial to the brain for keeping it from going insane. In other words, when is Mori going through her mind switch? Oh, I didn't say that I was a way of asking for your help. I chose this job and all that it entails. No one knows me better than myself. I realize my memory is a bit screwy at the moment. But I know that I'm someone who only dedicates herself to things that she believes in. And you know why? She takes out a tarot card. Wheel of Fortune. Whoops. Wrong side! The back side of the following words are written. You are the master of your own fate. I thought you'd be a little more impressed. About what? This is a message left to me by my past self. Yeah, no, the nymph is actually stated to be something no one understands playful. I'm using the first part of your name instead of the last for once, by the way, because there's someone else who I know is in this chat that goes by Otter, and I don't want to confuse the two of you by talking to you all separately with the same name. But no, the nymph is confirmed. No one understands it because it was written by the VGC back when Nikke were first being developed, and the spaghetti code that makes up it has just been Control-C, Control-V'd over generations with minor tweaks by a bunch of different people until no one understood what the hell it was. I forget when we read that part, but I remember that fluently. Now then. May I? Sure. She's leading me somewhere, okay. What sort of mission was that? I think that was like 5, wasn't it?
I will try my best. It seems this battle shall drag on. Who's next? 1, 2. This attire vexes me.
As usual, the thief comes out victorious.
Off we go! Alright, who's ready to see the cliffhanger that I'm not waiting for because I just purchased it? What are we planning on doing? The doctor said it would help if I do things I did before, right? So I'm trying it out. You remember activities you used to do? Nope. But there are ways that could help me find out. She holds out her phone. In our modern society, it's not unreasonable to say that just about everything concerning us is tied to our phones. So with that in mind, if I look up my past purchases, she scrolls through the phone, I'll be able to find out exactly what I'm doing. I don't want to go into another rant about this. I just do not like her design. All right, let's go. I really don't like her design. So I guess she's never coming home. Oh, yeah. For the people who missed the earlier part of the stream, I did 30 rolls and none of them came back. Bleh. Too bitter. It's a latte. You really think it's too bitter? I figured that since I bought something at a cafe, it would have been a coffee, but I guess not. That's genius. Wait a moment, I'll be right back. This has to be the one. It's delicious. What is it? Lemon tea. Want to try some? Sure. You have terrible. Streamer luck does not bless me. As soon as the stream ends, it kicks in. I might just buy her outright because her kit would actually buff a lot of Isabel, and I like buffing Isabel. Who is it? I hate coffee. If I drink a hot beverage, it's hot chocolate, personally. Who do I think is... Yeah. I was gonna tell you it was better. Why didn't you tell me sooner? To be fair, I'm surprised the commander doesn't have coffee filled with milk, cream, and sugar. Because I'm pretty sure if he has anything but those three in a drink, or any one of those in a drink, he will be executed. It's weird seeing this many people. I'm surprised you remembered so much. What do you mean? You just said it feels weird for this place to be packed. Doesn't mean you normally remember it. Blah. That just feels like a wall of text to me. I see what you mean. Sorry, I don't really remember anything concrete. What would be weird is if all my memories came rushing back from a single drink at a cafe. It would be. But you were on the right track. You did remember it being slower. Maybe they didn't go to Cafe Sweetie. They clearly did not go to Cafe Sweetie, because if they did, Milk, Freema, and Sugar would all be executing her for drinking black coffee. They actually don't sell black coffee at Cafe Sweetie. They sell it with one of those three ingredients in. He would be in a lot of danger. Even just ordering one of them, he's in danger. Two of them, maybe. So a lot more places to go. Look at this. Top of the places to visit today. One second thought. Operation Memory Recovery. That's... Oh god, she's making a game out of it. I respect that. Resort, nail salon, hair salon, several popular restaurants, and more. You intend on visiting all these places? Of course. Why? Are you busy? I mean, I kind of am. I got it covered. It's not that either. Trust you to see this through to the end. I am subsequently drowned around by Arcana for the entire afternoon, and at long last we arrived at a photo sticker booth. Okie dokie. Okay, let's see if we got any good ones. Oh, that one! There you go. Thank you. Oh, she looked like she was about to cry. Don't think I'll ever get used to that. It's like someone's sticking a vacuum cleaner to my brain. Not really, but at least it's benefiting me somehow. Apparently this is the pose I like to make when taking photos. It's like my body was moving on its own. Quite a lot of pictures in your room. Seems you're a fan of taking photos. Even when it's not particularly a special occasion. Something wrong? You know, I kind of want to have Arcana babysit Anne, but I'm pretty sure they would forget to breathe after 3 hours. Arcana? Follow Arcana inside the library. She's still... Identification confirmed. And she flips over a photo. What the fuck? Bookshelf moves to the side, revealing an old but sturdy looking door. Death. Rebirth. New beginning. Yeah, let's follow her. The same room would actually be a disaster, though. A reading room. If Anne and Arcane ever were in the same room, I would have to give them name tags. Otherwise, they would not remember shit. Oh, it says your name is Anne on there. Oh, it says yours is Arcana. Okay, so what are we gonna do today? Arcana stands in the middle with the same blank expression on her face. You okay? You're so dizzy. Wait a moment. Oh, okay, I'm fine now. That was a pretty severe episode, worse than the others. Do you think you've regained your memory? Maybe. Maybe. I'm just reading chat right now. God damn it. I could see that happening. I would need to have a babysitter for both of them. I wonder if Isabel would do it. To be fair, I'm pretty sure I would just need to tell Isabel, hey, can you watch my child? And she would be absolutely ecstatic once she finds out that there's no mother involved. Well, it's true that I now remember things that I couldn't before. I can't say for certain whether it's everything. But it probably is, right? I have no idea. Anyways, huh? How did you get in here? I just followed you? You can't be here. It'll only lead to trouble. Where'd you watch out? Yeah, you know. That is the exact way to make it happen. That is the exact way to make it happen. Oh, God. Hurry and get out. I'll explain later. Oh, shit. Already? Oh, no. What should I do? Listen carefully. Let me handle this. Just stay quiet. Don't say a thing. And stay still. Understand? What the hell is happening here? Do you understand? Okay. Phew. Just gotta calm down. She steps in front of me. Okay. She does exist! Oh! Oh, it's both a perilous siege! Oh, fuck. It's both members of perilous siege. That does not bode well for me.
I'm going to reload.
Though I find it weird that she's in the killer wife outfit and not her regular outfit.
All done. Next patient, please.
I'm also pretty sure I'm the only person who prefers the regular outfit to killer wife.
I will protect you, Commander. Find cover. I shall go again. It seems this battle shall drag on.
Though I'm actually going to be surprised if Kay becomes playable soon.
The thief comes out victorious.
In a very happy way. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to hold off shitting my pants for a second. Why aren't you in your default outfit? I prefer the default outfit. Oh, where was I? Oh, yes, I'm going to fucking die here. Hello, it's been a while. I've never seen you just so casually. Really suits you. You've got a nice figure. Her legs are trembling like twigs. Yeah. Yeah. I have a chatter on Twitch. Fan the game, but hey, Dankeschön, Dankeschön. Arcana. Shh. It's okay. What do you mean? We're in serious trouble here. You have any idea how dangerous these people are? Yeah, listen to what I am telling you. Come here, brother. Hey, you might not want to grab the commander by the pants. I know what genre of game this is. That won't end well for any of us, especially when D is in wife mode. You're gonna get yourself killed. They're gonna knock your block off. Wait, what's this? What are you doing here? Honey? Honey? Are you doing item? Only in my dreams. It's complicated. Complicated? We were out on a mission, but dropped everything because we got an intruder alert. I never imagined it'd be you, honey. You shouldn't have come here. It's unfortunate it has to end this way, especially had some good times in the past, huh? They each put a hand to their ears of receiving a communication. Stand down. Call off termination? ¿Qué? Someone please. The answer to the one is yes. I want to know the answer to two. I'll tell you what's going on. You just came this close to losing your life. What utter nonsense. Did you hear the orders? Yes. Situation all clear. Resuming previous mission. I'll let you do the explaining. Honey, if you consult the materials in this place, perhaps the crown upon your head won't weigh so heavily. Does she think I was sitting around twiddling my thumbs before this? I was in the middle of a mission too. We finally managed to infiltrate another location, which is no small feat, but had to drop everything in order to come running over here. Aw, I'm sorry, Kay. We still need you free. Okay. An explanation, please. If it weren't for that order, I would just leave. This is a top secret facility where any unauthorized individual intruders are liable to get their head lopped off. Arcana is the administrator, and she's the only one who can enter this place. That is, until now. You were just granted authorization. Okay. The commander's luck is bullshit. Coming from someone who is writing characters with bullshit luck doing bullshit things. This is bullshit luck doing bullshit things. You can read the information contained here or whatever else you want. You can live in here for all I care. What the hell is this place? Before I say anything more, I want to know something. When you came in here, did you have any idea what kind of place this was? Aren't we in a library? I was following this one. I'm sorry. I'm not angry. I was just reflecting back on Oh God, we just got the I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. Why? Because the same action had led to different results. I'm not in the mood to explain this to you. I don't know the specifics about the place myself. That's her job. I've got to go. Good God, what the fuck is happening? Oh no, she's getting another transmission. It's a message from I. She says to check your phone. Oh god. Always act in a tactical manner. Who the fuck is I?
I never thought I'd be fighting in a dress.
Is there a third member to Perilous Siege that I didn't know about? Because that would be super cool, and I'm gonna cry when they come out before K. I'm just hoping I'm memeing because spoiler alert for the people of you who didn't see the data mines that have been posted on Discord and the internet, but there is apparently a leak that there is a burst image for K that is out. So there is a hope and a prayer by me that K is the next SSR. If that is the case, I want to save my gold mileage to pull K because I want K. I am literally cosplaying one of the members of Perilous Siege. I'm cosplaying D, the regular skin for D. I am not putting on the dress. But I have my cosplay ready, and I would love it if K became released before I'm actually wearing that. Soon after K leaves, Arcane exhales in relief and plops to the ground. My goodness. I think I just shaved 10 years off my life. Yeah, I think they were about to shave all the years off mine. Thank you for... Huh? What are you so surprised for? I didn't expect you to be thanking me. You tried to protect me, so I might as well thank you. You haven't done anything wrong. You're just trying to help me and got mixed up in all this. You should hardly have to die because of that. Thank you. You're making me uncomfortable. I just did what needed to be done. How the heck do you know members of Perilous Siege anyway? Are you a... Yeah, assassin? You do seem to be the type, I guess. I'm a commander! Oh, right. Hold on, what's a commander from the Ark doing fraternizing with Nikke from Perilous Siege? That makes it even weirder. It really does! Yes, usually anyone who crosses paths with them doesn't live to... Yeah! They're wetworks! The commander's an idiot. After all, they were apparently planning to bump you off initially. Please don't remind me. Technically, and I do want to be technical here. Technically, that is the third time they have tried to kill the commander. The first one... It depends on when you actually look at the timeline. But there is one for sure canonical time they have tried to kill the commander, which was in chapter 12. They also had a mission to kill the commander in D's Bond story. I never did kill the Lord, so I don't know exactly what happens there. I know it's in the archives. It's on my list of stuff I know I need to do. I'm trying to get some friends who've done this for longer to give me the list of what order I should play all the archives in. Anyway. How do you know those two? This is library, or this precise location. Perilous Siege handles security for the top secret archive. As such, I've had the pleasure of running into them a handful of times. Can you tell me more about your memory coming back? Well, before I opened the door, I remember mumbling something. Death, rebirth, stuff like that. Yes, those words act like triggers, kind of like a form of self-suggestion. Whenever I come here to work, I recite those words and voila! I remember everything that's happened in here. It's super convenient. Sure, the fact that I regained those memories means I have to get them wiped again once I'm done working, but it's not such a big deal. Since I'm a Nikke. Huh. Regaining it all. Normally I don't experience any major issues like that. You did this time. Let's go. Didn't you hear Kay? I've got to give you the explanation, don't I? I'll give you a tour of the library. We return back to the antique reading room I had briefly seen before. This is the top secret archive I was telling you about. It may sound intimidating, but as you can see, it's a little more than a rundown room of books. So this is where all the classified shit is. Yep, if I were to put it simply, you could call this an archive of forbidden books. Kind of like fantasy novels. And they've got places where they keep dangerous and forbidden knowledge or magic. I'm really looking forward to how they get this game past the Chinese censors. I really want to know how that happens now. Although there isn't any forbidden magic here, then what's in here? Top secret records, which are very dangerous. Oh my god, I'm in the Pentagon record room, aren't I? Anna, keeping her arm locked with mine, starts walking further inside the reading room. It looks similar to the grand reading room in the library, doesn't it? This was the original reading room when the Ark Library was first built. Over the years, the library has undergone numerous expansions and become what you see now. Meanwhile, this old reading room was reconfigured into a forbidden library. The most important part of my job is... Ooh, the forbidden library, I love it! That's what I'm going to call this place from now on. Anyway, my job is to oversee this place. Since everything in here is highly classified information, which cannot leave this room under any circumstances, I therefore have to get my memories wiped after working. It's the same for Phantom and Label with their jobs. Hey, Label, we haven't heard about her yet. Daily occurrence, though. Yes, at least. At least? Oh, shit! I once had my memory wiped more than 10 times in a single day! Okay, yep. She and Anne have something in common. I wonder if Arcana could teach Anne that trick. For a while there, it negatively affected my work and things started piling up. But it wasn't because I was slacking off, I promise. You've got a strange look on your face. Was it something I said? Are you okay? With what? Getting your memory is wiped that often. Oh, that? Of course I don't enjoy it. What a silly question. Do you know how annoying it is to shuttle back and forth to Elysian headquarters all the time? On top of that, I have to make the trip right after work. I've been asking them to place a memory wipe device in my room or somewhere close, but they shot that idea down quick. Said it'd be too difficult to maintain the machine that way. Our boss is a good person, but she is stuck in her ways. What's so funny? Nothing, I was just thinking about what a good person you are. I'm simply doing what's expected of me. The work I do isn't exceptionally painful or difficult. The cheek poke. So why don't you turn that frown upside down for me? Okay. Good boy. Now then. What do you say we continue with our tour? This is a thing. I do like what Dee's comment was, though, when we entered in here. Especially because it heavily relates to her motif. Because oh my god, yeah, I have memorized when you first get her. She literally says, do you want to wear the crown? Can you really bear its weight? Yeah, she has a lot of that as her motif for what she likes to talk about. Go down the hallway connected to the reading room. Rows of old bookshelves stretch on, seemingly infinite. There's so much here. There certainly is. Even so, the library is going to undergo another expansion soon. And this time, it's not to enlarge the area accessible to the public, but rather to make the Forbidden Library bigger. It makes you wonder why there's so much to hide. You say that, but looking at the labels on the bookshelf, The contents contained here seem to be harmless records of human history rather than sensitive classified information. World history, pop music, film. Is this the kind of information that really has to be kept secret? Theater. Not for me. Secrets must be protected. It's kind of our squad's motto. Doesn't it go kind of without saying that secrets should be protected? Yes, but the emphasis is on just how necessary it is. I see. These books are valuable pieces of human history. When you have something of such an immense value, what do you think is the best way to protect it? Let no one know of its existence. Precisely. No one will steal them or desecrate them if they don't know they exist. Wait. I'm calling horse shit for one, by the way, about this being the reason these are all hidden. Just flat out, there is no way it's because they're too valuable for that. These books can be pre-printed, they can be digitalized. Hell, for any college students like myself who go through these, archive.org is a wonderful tool. Same with JSTOR, where both of those, a lot of what they do is they digitalize books from academic media to republish them and reshare them for people. Help my final paper that I just had to do for the last semester, all my sources were free from either JSTOR or archive.org. Only one of them I needed to log into the university for, and another one I had to check out from the library. But most of the big sources I used for this class, I used from archive.org, from JSTOR. They are great tools that don't cost money. Hell, archive.org is not university. You can borrow books on there, borrow all sorts of media just for doing it. But so because of that, you can digitalize these things. It's reminding me of the Valentine's Day update too, where what's his name? There are Nikke players in chat. Can someone remind me the name of the AI that came into the Valentine's Day story, please? But all the information digitalized in him to save, he was able to distribute and let people access, specifically the maids from the cafe. Is a paid sponsorship? No, it is not a paid sponsorship. I'm just providing examples that I have used. I am 100% open to being paid for a sponsorship, though. Oh, sounded like an ad, God damn it. No, that was literally just my semester was spent a lot on those two websites. And they are good free services for people who need to find academic sources. Especially JSTOR, since JSTOR will find a lot of articles and papers that are just free that you can use for whatever sources you need. But no, it is not an ad read. That was not a paid sponsorship. That was just my experience with them this semester and how good they are. Mostly because they saved my ass, especially with the Control F, with the search function in Archive, being able to let me find what I needed to cite for my paper. I still want to know, you're in chat, by the way, so I still expect you to help me out with the name of whatever his name was from the Valentine's Day event. But, yeah, no. So back to my point. He had all those information saved in him that he was able to copy, print out, redistribute, let the maids at the cafe find and experience. They could do the same thing with these. They could digitalize them. They can copy them. Eventually, you do run into a server cap. I will admit that. However, for these, I don't think the Arc is as worried about like server caps or data caps. Especially since they clearly have a lot of room. Yeah, the AI guy from Valentine's Day. What the hell was his name? Because he's the example I'm using right now. And I don't remember his name either. I was hoping you did. I'm gonna have to figure that out later just because I'm curious now. What's it called though? But yeah, no, like the Arc could 100% digitalize these and distribute them in a public information way. So these are being kept secret for a different reason, in my opinion. Very much so, although our founder saw things a bit differently. The man who both created the bestseller squad and entrusted us with overseeing the library. I heard he retired from his previous line of work and went on to become the library director. What about now? Because you could say the position is vacant. At the moment, our squad oversees everything here. The founder stepped away a long time ago. What kind of person was he? I don't know. You don't have to look at me like that. The reason I don't know is because I never met him. Really? Who's around during the time of Operation Arcane? Okay, I know I'm doing the voice wrong. I haven't heard her actual voice. That's a pouty face where it's gonna be a little higher pitch. I don't know. He was around during the Arcane. Oh God, no. I'm not the best at doing voices. Every now and then I can. I also need to sneeze a lot and get mucus out and drink some water. But yeah, I'm not the best at voices all the time, sadly. I've been in this squad for a while, but not that long. Someone text me. My sister's wondering what this event is. Yeah, I got my sister playing this game for the last event because of Siren. And now she's just asking me what the Arcane event is. I thought you'd been here from the start. I'm not that old, you know. I'm the 17th. Manager. Playful Otter, put a pin in this for me. Remind me to yell about this later. Please. What happened to the previous managers? Do you remember what the doctor said before? You call this a mind switch. So yeah, they all had mind switched. There you go, making that face again. I shouldn't have said anything. I keep asking you this, but are you sure you're okay? Okay, fine. This time I won't change the subject and ramble about the commute. Of course I'm not okay. It's my memories that make me who I am. Even if it doesn't go as far as a full-blown mind switch, it's still like a part of me is dying with every passing day. It's not as if I'm losing all my memories, but I am losing some of them, and part of me goes with it. Nevertheless, this is a job which must be done. I'm not even asking this. Protecting this information is important. Hiding it less so. Far more important than the life of an ordinary Nikke like myself. Come this way. The secrets contained in this place need to be kept safe. Do you know from what? People with bad intention? No. Perilous Siege fulfills that role. Then what? From Oblivion. These books contain records of a past which no longer exists. If the information contained within these terms is forgotten, then the past world they describe dies along with them. As long as they are not forgotten, they are mortal. So long as at least one person remembers them, they will live on. As we walk, the books sitting on the shelves gradually become visibly older. The musty smell of vintage books thickens in the hushed, forbidden library. Personally, I find it somewhat odd myself. If they're so desperate to protect this place, there shouldn't be any need for someone like me. If they sealed this place up and kept it out of sight and out of mind, wouldn't that be easier? You're right. That's how it would be done. Exactly. But Arcana opens the old wooden door at the end of the passageway. A secret can only exist when at least someone knows about it. Behind the door lies a small room, half of which is taken up by 2 bookshelves. The ever-present scent of books lingers in the air. Arcana walks into the middle of the room and turns back to look at me. Do you think there are things in this world that no one knows about? If absolutely no one knows about something, then it can't be a secret. It couldn't possibly be contained within a memory or written record. It wouldn't be anything. It wouldn't, by our definition, exist. Our founder could never leave these records to such a fate. Nor could I, or my predecessors, who similarly shouldered this duty. At the very least, they must not be forgotten. Arcana takes a step back to reveal a handwritten label on the bookshelf. The writing reads, Goddess Squad.
This injection will be particularly painful.
I swear to God, Shift Up, do I need to go into another rant about how these are breaking up the flow of those important narratives? But okay then, Goddess Squad information. This was all but forgotten from the arc. Wait a minute. Okay, get this shitty music out of my ear. Oh God. Did Oswald make this library?
As usual, the thief comes out victorious.
Goddess Squad. The books in this room were written by none other than the founder himself. Herself. The entire history of the Goddess Squad is recorded in here. From when they first formed all the way to Operation Arc Guardian. She takes a book from the top shelf. All the information has been collated and neatly organized. I'm sure you'll be surprised to see there's more to the Goddess Squad than you thought. None of these books can be taken from here, but you're free to stay here and read at your leisure. And after? Excuse me? Are there no records about what happened after Operation Arc Guardian? There are, but they're all outside and publicly available. Because all the records covering the events after the operation were done by us. I briefly scanned through the book Arcana hands me. You're right, this is different than the story I was told. What have you heard? Only bits and pieces via word of mouth. I see. Anyways, as you might know, we don't have detailed information on the Goddess Squad's exploit, nor their specific members. But it's not as if their existence is being hidden. Why would that be? That wasn't a rhetorical question. I was genuinely asking. I thought that since it was related to politics, you might know. Not to mention that you've had the good fortune of speaking to a goddess. I don't know. I suppose it's not such a big deal anyway. Tells me she doesn't believe any my assertions that I don't know anything. Not as long as we're keeping a watchful eye over them. Ah, there's more covered here than just the Goddess Squad. This is a record of everyone who risked their life fighting for humankind. All the way from the first Rapture invasion to Operation Ark Guardian. Daniel Carter, age 23. His life is recorded in volume 17, page 229. Stayed behind alone to operate the machine gun and provide cover for his squad's retreat. Shot once in the upper left arm, twice in the abdomen, yet continued firing until his death. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. Sarah Bradley volunteered to become a Nikke, age 16. Her life is recorded in volume 42, page 35. Participated in Operation Ark Guardian, after which whereabouts are unknown. Insufficient information regarding potential final moments. Supplemental information will be provided if discovered. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. Jake Harris, age 35, went missing during the Ark evacuation operation. Insufficient information on his life and final moments. Supplemental information will be provided if discovered. With honor and gratitude for your services. On the next page and the page after, line after line of lottery text appears, seemingly never ending. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. For your sacrifice. What do you think? Isn't this worth risking my life for? Only you can answer that. You truly are a good person. For all these years, I've been trying my best to keep this information safe. It's nice to have someone else here to remember both it and these people with me. As far as I know, there are only a total of 10 or so people who know about this. And now you're one of them. So you must help me watch over these records. I will. After all, I'm personally familiar with the Goddess Squad. Why do you keep pretending as if you know them? Were you their command? Shift Up has to know what they're doing, right? Like, right? They have to. No, actually, wait a moment. I reopened the first book Arcana gave me, the one covering the Goddess Squad. Flip. After checking and double-checking the table of contents along with the rest of the book, I'm unable to turn up any information as to who was the commander of the Goddess Squad. Fuck you, Shift Up. There's no mention of the squad's commander anywhere. The individual in question requested his name be redacted. He asserted he did not deserve to have his name written alongside the Nikke's. After that, however, we recorded the names of all the commanders. Some of the more notable ones are Mad Dog and New Hope. Mad Dog? I don't remember him. Who's a Mad Dog? There's also a commander who has recently been making a name for himself. He's the leader of the Special Task Force Counters. You know about the Counters? Of course I know. They're my favorite squad. Are they now? Absolutely. I'll show you. Come this way. Just a second. Piece of paper falls out from between the pages. A note. The paper has yellowed from age. On it, there's written a single line. Old stories end beautifully. Oswald had to be the person who wrote that, right? There's like no way Oswald isn't the person who made this library.
usual, the thief comes out victorious.
I follow the eager Arcana up to a bookshelf which is usually clean. Underneath the label, which reads Counter Squad, there is a supplementary note that states my favorite. Of all the squads I've kept records since becoming the manager, the counters have performed the best. Well, I'm perfectly aware of how capable they are. I imagine you would. After all, you've even spoken to members of the Goddess Squad. The Counters are a special commando unit, so they've had to carry out all sorts of classified missions. There's a bunch of information about them which isn't known to the public either, almost as much as the Goddess Squad. Every time they've gone up against a heretic, they've come out on top. Not every time. I'm pretty sure there were times where they were defeated or had to retreat. Okay, but if we exclude the tactical retreats and successful withdrawals, they're undefeated. Hold on. How do you know all this? When we first went up against the heretic, I thought we were done for. Eventually, we got better at it. We worked more and more as a team, and everyone became stronger. And above all, I assume you've heard about the Palace. I have. The commander of the Counters used it to defeat Nihilista. But apparently it's no silver bullet. If only the commander of the Counters was able to make more of that stuff. Looks like not everything was recorded then. Ghana's gaze fixates on the name tag of my chest. Then we could have already reclaimed this, Wait a second. You've got the same name as the commander of the Counters! 3, 2, 1. And your face is awfully similar to what I saw during the attack on the Ark. How interesting. You must be his... Okay, Arcana, you can come home whenever you want. Or his brother? Are you serious? You're the commander of the Counters? I puff my chest out as much as I can and flash my most dashing smile. Nice to meet you. I'm Wolfie, the commander of the Counters. Always nice to meet a fan. Takes a cut of 20 minutes. Oh, god damn it. Fangirls. Have you never seen a fucking photo of me? Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that's what that was going on about. That is the foreshadowing. That's either foreshadowing or Shift Up is screwing with us. There is no in between. Job usually consists of transcribing mission reports that come my way. I know your general description, but as far as actually seeing your face, it was only once briefly during the attack on the Ark. Phantom brought you to the outpost. I'm the only commander at the outpost, aren't I? My mind was all scrambled then. I had no idea whether I was at the outpost, the Ark, or on the surface. You didn't seem all that out of sorts. Just because someone doesn't show doesn't mean they're not hurting inside. Yeah. Still though. What? Nothing. I just wondered if you were actually real. As you can see, I am very much real. Might be a clone, but real. It may seem like a silly thought to you, but if your only reference point is these records, there are times where you wonder. Really? Okay, what point did you say damn Arcana for? Because my chat is... Oh, why you gotta call us out like that? Yeah, she just did. Your military career has defied belief from the start. Even on your first mission when the transport was shot down. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, no, I'm hearing that one a lot. Be kind to your cashiers, kids. Always be kind to your cashiers because they do not want to hear your bullshit. You managed to lead a hasty form squad, destroy the blacksmith, and complete the mission. You faced a few challenges in your next mission to pursue Chatterbox, sure. But that was also the first time you met the goddess. Then you went further up north and encountered Unlimited. You met Snow White. Is this about to give me spoilers? I feel like this is going to give me campaign spoilers. We're turning up here then. Oh, sorry, I'm sure those aren't exactly pleasant memories for you. It's okay. They may be separated now, but it's only temporary. I see. How is Marion doing? After that incident, we don't have any more reports regarding her. Jeez. No, on second thought, don't tell me. If you told me anything, I'd be duty-bound to record it. And you don't want to leave a written record behind, do you? No, not really. You won't get in trouble for this, though. It's fine. The higher-ups censor some of the information they give us, anyway. And after all the hard work you've done for the good of the Ark, you can get away with this at the very least. Notification from Arcane's phone. Oh boy! Phantom? No. It's from the boss. It's time for my memory wipe. I guess she found out that my memories came back. How the fuck did Ingrid know? Let's get going. I'll be in big trouble if I'm late. We'll have the rest of the tour another time. I have to move to set the book back on the shelf. My eye once again catches the note that reads my favorite. Arcana? He is. Why are you such a fan of ours? How could I not be? You guys give meaning to what I do. I know I was awfully lofty a few moments ago. What with all that talk about protecting this information from oblivion, but the long and short of it is that if the Ark were to fall, it'd be curtains for these records. It's because of you and your compatriots that there is a meaning to the work I do. And, yes, it's just plain cool. Facing the raptures and heretics and not backing down, defeating them all. You standing your ground and believing I will protect my Nikkes. Did I do that? Even if you didn't, it doesn't matter. Oh god, that god is funny. Oh, right. There was something I always wanted to tell you, if I ever met you in person. What's that? That was her head. Thank you for fighting for us. Thank you for all that you've done as well. I really like Arcane. I still don't like her design, but as a Nikke, I like her enough.
Tis taken me longer than usual. Had I donned mine usual garb, I would have been swifter.
Okay, so here's the real question. Whose fanfiction is better? Arcana's or Marion's? Oh, wait just a second. What is it? I need to take a photo as proof. Suddenly remember all the photos plastered on the wall in Arcana's room. Arcana? 1 second, just got to access the camera. I can enter the Forbidden Library now, right? That's right, since you have authorization. Goodness me, this camera is so slow. That means I'll be able to remember things for you. I really ought to get a new... What? Photos are great, but it's better to have someone else you can depend on. I just take these photos for fun. You do? You don't think selfies are fun? They are for me. I mean, I could totally get why someone would get the wrong idea. that they take me for some tragic heroine or something like that. But they'd be wrong. Anyways, you looked really cool a moment ago. Got my heart racing and everything. Let's configure the settings so I think she takes a photo. Any chance you could smile for me a bit more? I want to remember this as a happy moment. He's just said you didn't see this as a commemorative thing. I don't. It's just... I just want to have a photo with my favorite commander that I can cherish. Once my memory is wiped, I may be able to remember you helping me regain my memories. But I may forget just how much I like you and our conversation that we had in the Forbidden Library. There we go. That one came out much better. I also just don't like selfies personally. I'm not going to lie. Well, there you go, making that face. Fine. If it bothers you that much, let's collaborate every once in a while. Yeah, let's work together. My job is to record things. And it's far better to get the information straight from the source than reading second-hand reports. Mission reports are dry and dirty anyway. I don't like reading them. And when we're inside the Forbidden Library... Her dress looks difficult to get. Yes! Yes! Her dress is just... I was like, why the fuck are there zippers there? Like, does this all just go into the back of the neck? Or, like, what? How does this come off and on? I don't want to rant about how much I hate her outfit again. But I don't like her outfit. Yeah, that was another thing you missed, Playful Otter. I had a I had a pretty long rant about how much I do not like Arcane's design. Nikes don't need to breathe. Jesus, oh my god, you're right. Also, the fact that she has her belt right under her chest does not look comfortable, does not look practical. Just, why is it there? Okay, we can do that. Promise. Promise. I lock my pinky finger with Arcanas. You stay put, I'll be back. Also, what do you think of the voice I'm doing for Arcana? I'm not sold on it, but I'm just curious. After Arcana disappears into the building, I check a message that I received a few moments prior. I expect a tactical decision. I follow Arcana into Elysian headquarters. Upon seeing me enter the office, Ingrid puts down the tablet she was looking at. I don't know. You don't know what I was going to say. I wasn't fully aware of what state Arcana was in. And I'm not aware what you saw in the secret archive. Okay, maybe! Or Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic the Gathering is superior to Yu-Gi-Oh! And I will die on that hill. Though if she wants to put her commander deck in there, good on her. I still think it doesn't look comfortable. And I would rather have it I'd just rather have a belt than a shoulder harness, personally. Especially because that looks like it's blocking the zippers to get the damn outfit on and off. I know you may have many questions you want to ask, but I can't help you. However, Ingrid stands up and looks out the window. If I were to hypothetically talk out loud to myself, I don't think that'd be a problem. Since I'm already here. Steam rises from the freshly poured hot cup of hot coffee. I might as well stay for a few moments. Do as you like. How are the judges connected to this secret archive? The Ark is a smaller place than most think. You often end up meeting someone in one place and then running into them again in another. It's an awful small cast of characters. It can get a bit tiresome. Why are you hiding information about the Goddess Squad? There are many people out there who want to keep that information safe under lock and key. The question is, are their goals the same? For some, perhaps they see that as the best choice. When you say some, there isn't much information out there. The man who founded the bestseller squad, the only thing I'm certain of is that there was something he wanted to hide. Same goes for the higher-ups in the arc. I could explain some of why the official records don't exactly align with truth. Also, yeah, playful. No one has saved the world from an ancient Egyptian evil spirit playing magic. However, what are those puny blue eyes gonna do in the face of Phyrexian might? I don't know what that blue eyes is gonna do against some good old fashioned what's it called? Oil? Yeah, some good old fashioned Phyrexian oil. You could be right. Not even I know all the secrets that are hidden there. I'm getting tired of talking to myself. I have to get back to work. In fact, Arcane's memory wipe should be finished by now. Already? It was already completed by the time you got here. There were times when I felt my patience was at its limit, but I must admit that cooperating with Bacillus was worth it in the end. It afforded us the ability to upgrade our own selective memory wipe technology. Now it's much faster and much safer and more tactical. Again with the tactical talk. You ought to be thankful. It's thanks to this tactical collaboration that we've succeeded in this attempt. Huh? You can see for yourself. At any rate, there won't be any issues with losing memories going forward. Somehow I doubt that. There could always be a 1 in a million exception. However, it's precisely because of that that we need someone to stand by us and the dedication and the decisions that we make. I get it. Take a sip of Sliver Queen. Wait, my answer. It'd be cool if there's well on the Sliver Queen. Oh God. As a fun fact real quick for you, Playful. Did you hear that apparently Mark Rosewater was talking about going to the Sliver home plane as like an actual thing? Because apparently in lore, Slivers have only ever just been everywhere, with different factions gaining some modicum of control over the hive mind as before they, unite and do their thing. But it is a when, not an if, we're going to the home plane of the Slivers. I'll find the article again and send it to you if I didn't already. I am pumped for that idea, though. Although Slivers totally should have been in March of the Machines, but that's another mess. I'll be off. Thank you. Ely's young coffee tastes pretty good, wouldn't you say? Delicious. I opened the door and was just about to leave when Ingrid calls to me. Wait just a moment. There was something. What are you talking about? Information on the founder of the bestseller squad. A signature on an authorization form. Although it's just an initial. Oh. I am right! It is Oswald who made this thing! I knew it! I 100% knew it. It's been a long time since we've seen Slivers make a return. It really has. The last time we saw Slivers canonically and not in the Commander's Masters was before I started playing Magic. So I am 100% pumped for them to come back. And I still think it's stupid that Sliver Queen is on the ban list. Is on the, not the ban list. It's on the no reprint list. I still find that I'm still salty. Near the main entrance, I spot a shock of familiar aqua blue hair. Whose? There are so many. See how the Slivers and Eldrazi react to the oil? Oh, God. I don't even want to know. Actually, no, I think the Eldrazi would consume the oil. Because... would they? Eldrazi seem to consume magic wholesale. So I think that they would just undo the effects of the oil and consume it. Personal theory. That's just my personal theory, though. Privity did it. Oh, God. What did Privity do now? Are you making the joke that it's Privity? Oh. And this is probably not going to be the picture for the lobby border, even though Privity did it. I really do think that could consume the oil. Who are you? Ah, you're not the legendary commander I've been heard about, are you? I'm a big fan. Do you like coffee by any chance? You're a horrible actor. I'm not acting. Where are you coming from? I told you to stay put. Sorry, I had a conversation with Ingrid. Oh, I see. No, I did not have a conversation with Ingrid. I decided to take a quick look around Elysian headquarters and saw some lovely public snacks, so I sat down and ate. Ingrid just happened to talk nearby me. Well, I remember. You're my favorite commander. Is that all? Do I need more? No, I guess that's enough. So what did you and the boss talk about? It's alright if it's bad news. I can take it. You of all people should know that. It's good news. She said you won't be forgetting as much going forward. She said the memory wipes will be more tactical. Oh, not that word again. Anyways, it seems the collaboration with Macilis yielded some results. You knew? Yes, boss kept telling me about it. In fact, she told me so many times I thought my ears were going to fall off. I think she wanted to reassure me, even though I kept telling her I was fine. I see. What else? There's no way you two talked for as long as you did and only covered that. So what did you talk about? Something important? That is a secret, I'm afraid. Well, then again, if I were to talk to myself, I suppose that might be alright. I was in a playful mood, so I emulated what Ingrid had done with me. However, my audience wasn't as receptive. Who talks to themselves in front of someone? Just tell me quickly. Seems like I'm not the only one who can keep a secret. My lips are sealed. Promise. For example, the person standing before me, smiling and drinking her lemon tea, is second to none when it comes to keeping secrets, especially regarding her most noble mission. Well, that was the event. Definitely curious. What did you think of my the accent I did for Arcana? I don't think it was the best one I've ever done in my lifespan, but I'm out of practice since I haven't been running D&D for a hot minute. Oh my god, they actually did turn that into the lobby application. Hell yeah! I thought they were just going to do this again, and I was going to get salty and go on another rant about how they just only ever use the same fucking thing. I'll just buy these. Do I want to pull her again? Alright, come on, streamer luck. We've been at this for 2 hours now. Screw it. We're going for one. Gold. Yeah, still no. Oh well. Let's just collect these real quick. Still need to do my actual dailies, but I'll blitz those real fast. Yeah, that was the event. I'm just gonna turn down. Yeah. I'm just turning down the volume. I'm just going to talk while I do my dailies. So if anyone wants to stay for this part, you can. The main event's already done, though, so I hope you enjoyed that. I still don't like Arcana's design, but I like her enough. So I guess that counts for something. I hope it counts for something. I don't know. I enjoyed the event. I really thought the first part was wholesome. I wish we got to see Dee's regular outfit instead of Killer Wife outfit. But I just prefer that. Personally, so... It's I don't know, I just like it's nicer. I think it's cooler than just the pretty dress. Ugh. Yeah, it's as again, it's personal preference for how those outfits look and are. So I don't know. Aside from that, I'll turn that up like a smidgen. Yeah, I definitely did like the event though. I thought it was fun. It had another case of shift up. Why am I dealing with this fight when the story is at such a pace where just the fight music takes me out? That's my only problem that I keep having with these past few events, is when the fight music just takes me out. It makes sense that it happens just based on how they do their events. I know it was 100% a fun event. I loved that we got to see Kay again, because now no one could tell me that Kay was just a fever dream that I came up with. I should have taken a screenshot when Kay was on screen so I could post it. Whatever. People didn't get to that part of the event today anyway. But that definitely makes me think that we are getting Kay's event next. Especially, again, this is spoiler hacked stuff that was discovered and I came across because someone sent it to me. But the fact that we have what looks like the image of Kay's burst, and the fact that Kay was talking about infiltrating a place, makes me think she's the next event. And I will be so pumped to see Kay do stuff, because Kay does not normally do stuff. We haven't seen her in forever. I don't know if she was in Kill the Lord. If we get another D outfit, I'm going to be pissed. Although, now I'm wondering. Because they said I was the one who messaged them about us. I wonder if I is just a code that they use for Ingrid, or if I is another member of their squad, or if that was an L that I mistook for an I because I can't read. Those are the three potentials in my mind. It's going to be G just as good. God fucking damn it. I swear to God, you all love torturing me. I just want Kay to be free from jail. Is that so wrong? I swear to God. Every time I go live, every single time, someone... Oh, I'm sorry, I paused it because I need to ban someone from my Twitch chats, because every time I go live, it seems, someone tries to sell, what's it called? Someone always tries to sell views in my Twitch chat. And every time I report and ban. Because I, for one, Do not care for those. And for another, we'll continue to just not get views from people who do not want to view me. Okay, and then I do that. And I fucked up a bit. Just a little bit. It's fine. I got distracted. I don't know, why is it every fucking time I keep getting that? I should be able to just keep this on auto now. I only really make it to 4 regardless, so I'm not the most pressed. I don't think I'm going to hit 5 today. And I don't think I'm not going to hit 5. I've not gotten close. Like ever. And these Nikke have not been too developed. But no, I'm definitely hoping that that K gets released, because I really just think that would be cool. Like, again, don't get me wrong, I am one of, if not the biggest fan of D in this game, because she is just such a cool character, and she was my first SSR and my first MLB, and she's going to be my first max core at the rate we're going. But I really want her friend to come out of jail. I feel like it would be nice for them to hang out without the bars of prison between them. Is that too much to ask? Nope. Shit. I mistimed that so bad. Oh, well, at least I don't need to bring them down now for the acid. Yeah, misplays like that are part of why I never make it to 5. Not gonna lie. Ooh, by the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel. Escaping from prison. To be fair, okay, so right now I'm expecting the hard mode ending to be the relation to K's event, because she did just talk about breaking into somewhere. So either she's going to give us an SOS so we break her out of whatever bad situation she's in, or she needs our help and she demands that we give it to her because due to what happened with Arcane, we fucked her entire thing over. Those are my 2 theories for what the K event's going to be, since if I think it's next event. If it is, I'll be pumped. If it's not, I'll be sad. Oh, sweet. I just don't even need to block this cycle. Hell yeah. I play suboptimally, but sometimes it works out. Granted, I think this is the best team I can get for Iron right now. I don't really have another good Iron Burst 3 besides Red Hood. I mean, Snow White, but it's Snow White. Like, I don't hate Snow White, don't get me wrong, but her burst skill just is not my favorite. I also love, I have the gacha skin for Naga and I never use it. I just think this skin looks so nice. Ooh. Sorry, I was talking to Volt for a second. Kaboom. Nah, I'm not hitting 5. I got 4 though, and a chunk. I just don't hit 5 ever. It's what it is, though. Like, I'm not pressed right now because the match is done. I didn't even get time to burst 3. God damn. So I keep doing Ultra instead of Kraken because I can still get these and I get these. I like the crates because I don't have max gear for everyone. Why is this? Oh, for cheering. I keep forgetting to cheer sometimes. Yay! Stuff. At this rate, at this point, I just go for who has the higher cheer status. I was actually trying to go for the lower cheer status this time because I wanted to what's it called? What's today? Today's Thursday, so there's no Pilgrim Tower. Nothing could pass. Can I even pass Elysium this time? I've been getting so hard stuck. It's not even funny. Let's see what these Let's see what these girls can do. And yeah, I put Phantom in here just because I like Phantom. Let's see. Can I get the clear? Because I haven't been able to for a long ass time. I think if I manual the QTE bubbles, because this thing has QTE bubbles for some fucking reason. Oh no. What other notes did I have for even? Oh, yeah, 17 different administrators for there. Yeah, that is actual important information. Like, holy hell. Fan them with bullets. But Jesus Christ, so they've been through 17 administrators. I don't know if that's a call for how long it takes the mind switch to become permanent, if some of them were retiring. But that still speaks to a long time since the arc. Like... Oh, yeah, no, I failed this again. Yeah, because Phantom's dead, so I can't do shit. Yeah, and then Rappy dies. Yeah, I'm just quitting there. I've been hard stuck on some of these tribe towers. I need to devote some more resources into levels and gear and stuff. Rank rewards. Nothing for me. Regular tribe tower. I'm not bad in most of these rankings, at least. Like, go here. I'm 5th for Elysian. I'm 5th for Missilus. I'm 6th for Tetra. And for Pilgrim, I'm 3rd. I'm scared I'll lose my 3rd eventually, but I'm still 3rd. And I'm hoping to God Mother Whale walls everyone that's not Meef. I did 40 rolls today, and I didn't even get a gold for it, though. That's kind of depressing. There's Sage. The Drake event. It's tomorrow's problem. Drake event I actually think is kind of neat. I really do think it's neat, especially because of the challenge stuff. Phone group... Simulation share. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Everything here. Yep. I have my pilgrims up top. Goddess squad. Old Tails. I like how D is higher ranked than Crown still. Goddamn. And Rouge and Rappy Red Hood. Rouge is probably my best first one at the moment, but Rouge is great. No one will convince me otherwise. Did I still not have these guys maxed? No, I don't, because they just take effort. It's just a lot of shit. Then I'm just doing the advisements real fast, and then I'll end. Because you know how it is, you gotta get the dailies taken care of. So I'm like 30% sure that was a scam. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just a scam message that I'm seeing on Twitch right now. Big fan of your gameplay when I'm doing auto battle and got some friends who would love to play with you. Like, yeah, no. That shit's kind of sketch. And all these I have can just do this. And zoom through. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about for the event? 17 though! That's a lot of them! The fact that there were that many is kind of fucking scary. Because that either, again, it means that either they burn through so many of them that it is not even funny. Or the arc has been here for so fucking long. Or a combination of the two. I just realized I never took my badge off from work. So I've just been wearing this little name tag from my store for the past, 3 hours? Yep. Past 3 hours I've been wearing this thing. Oh, yours. Boy, I'm sleepy. Yeah, it's fine though. I just finish a paper after this, watch someone else stream. Finish my pizza too. That's just been sitting next to me for this entire process. Hi Mihara. Oh, I still haven't finished all the way, so let's see yours. It's always nice when you meet someone you get along with. Now then, shall we have another conversation today? Sure, what kind of conversation should we have? That's all I remember. I wonder what happened after. I'm sure we had all sorts of deep conversations. I need to go to bed. Ah, you take it. Yeah, you as well. Have a good night. Sleep well. I am gonna end this pretty soon though. I'm just finishing the advisings. I hope the people who watched this long had a good time. And that my impression for Arcane wasn't too bad. I'm going to check her out in a second just to see how off my impersonation was for her voice. Faint Eater, oh my god. Okay, I'm actually going to, while you're still here, I just want to talk about the skin. I don't care for this idle animation or the sitting in the chair. The skin is great. I do not care for this chair though. And all the decorations around it. That is what my problem with that skin is, personally. And then we'll do anchor. Anchor advising is always fun. Let's take a photo together. Okay, let's do a heart pose with our hands. I like Anchor. She's adorable. We'll do Phantom, just for the sake of the event. Oh, yeah, okay. And yeah, for anyone who's joining in freshly, because I did see the viewer count go up, we already finished the event. 10 out of 10 event. If you want to go back to watch it, please do. 10 out of 10 event, honest. Well, not 10 out of 10. I'll give it 7 out of 10. I was not able to pull the Arcane, though that I am going to be sad about. That is definitely something that has me sad. But it's fine. Wrong button. There we go. Okay. I'm going to end this in a second. Just the final words, I guess. It was a good stream. Or it was at least a good event. I definitely would like to have had... What's it called? I don't know. I don't really think there's much I would change about the event. Nearly as there was stuff that I just was curious about what the hell is happening with it. Because there's a lot of stuff I'm very curious about from that event. I really hope we go back there because, oh shit, I want to go back there. Granted, I just like history, and I love those type of archives. And there is a third member of the squad, so we will probably find them eventually.